Hi, everybody. I thought I'd come on here and just talk to you a little bit about where on earth I have been. And I know I don't really owe you an explanation. I don't owe anybody an explanation, but I figured because some of you guys have been following me for like a really long time, and if I use that word like one more time, I'm going to go over the edge. Anyhow, you've been following me for years, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just go on there and talk about it. And I wasn't going to talk about it because, who the hell wants to really talk about their health issues? Anyway, I had a little stroke. And by little stroke, I don't mean a TIA. The doctor said it was more than a TIA, but it wasn't a flat out, keep you in the hospital for 2 weeks and fly you to a medical center stroke. It wasn't like that. I was at work, and this was months ago. I was at work, and all of a sudden, I got really hot, and my arms were hurting me, and then I stood up, and I was trying to walk, but I was like bouncing off the walls. I couldn't get my balance, and I was sweating, more than a hot flash. Hot flashes are nothing compared to this, I'll tell you that right now. The sweat literally pours off of you. And then somebody asked me if I was okay, and I remember thinking, I don't think so, but I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. It was the weirdest thing. So anyway, my boss rushed me to the hospital, and they were trying to ask me questions, and I was trying to answer them, and I couldn't answer them. And my chest felt tight. Everything was hurting me. It was totally ridiculous. Anyway, they put me in the back. They hooked me up to all these machines. They gave me an angiogram, and then I went for an MRI, and the MRI finally came back. When you're in a remote area, little insert here about the healthcare where I am, when you're in a remote area, there's a good chance that somebody, whether it be the recipient or the sender, is apparently going to lose the requisition. I was supposed to have my MRI in September, and I didn't have it until November because the requisition got lost, or somebody forgot to send it, or nobody wants to admit guilt, or whatever. But anyway, I got the MRI, and the results came back, and my neurologist showed me on my MRI picture white spots on my brain, which she said, no, these are areas that are impacted by the stroke, and they're areas that affect speech, which I had noticed a little bit of a difference. I've noticed sometimes I will stop in the middle of a sentence because I can't get the word to come out. My mother has noticed it, but you got to look at the positive side. And if anything, it's helped me to speak a little bit slower. I can tell you that, because if you know me, normally I talk like this, and I go, no, and it's a disaster. So if anything, it's helped me to talk a bit slower. And I've practiced doing this video about 3 or 4 times, so it should come out perfect, and I don't know. I'm not really noticing a huge difference, but how would I know, right? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I do notice, only when, like I said, in the middle of a sentence, and then I'll go like this. I can't. There it is again. Like, that's what'll happen to me. Or you notice right before I was talking, I'll be like talking too quickly, and then everything just blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I don't know. Anyhow, so that's what happened. And the next thing that I have to get is another test that checks where the blockages are, I think it is. But everything's so damn slow where I am. So I have to see a dietitian, change the entire way that I eat. Not surprised there whatsoever. And what else do I have to do? Oh yeah, and I have to get more exercise. So I literally went from 160 pounds to 152 pounds, and then I got cocky. And guess what? I put it all back on for the holidays. So here I am. I'm at my mom's place. It's Christmas. It's my day off. And I am trying again. We just weighed me again this morning, and I'm 159. So I got to lose, what did the neurologist say? 15 pounds probably. But she wants me to see a dietitian to make sure of this. And just get going on this. It's sad and it's unfortunate that I had to get a wake-up call like this in order to eat better. These things happen, I guess, right? And there it is again. See, that's what happens, and I lost my train of thought. Shenanigans. I hate when that happens. Okay, so anyhow, that's what happened. It's nothing major. I'm okay. So I don't want you to be thinking like, oh my God, are you all right? Ah. And I don't need a lot of advice just because I will be seeing professionals to help me out with that. Yeah, but I'm going to be okay. It runs in my family. My mom is, she has never had a heart attack or a stroke, but she has the heart and stroke issue. It runs in my family. Like I said, my father had a heart issue, my biological father. He died when he was 38, so we don't know a lot about him, but my mom has it. And I think my grandmother was on stroke medication. She died from a stroke. Yeah, it just runs in the family. So I don't know. I mean, I was hoping I'd get my dad's side of the family. Most people are healthy except for him. But no, I got mom. And I'm pretty young for this. Like, I'll be 50 in March. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to be back, though. I just wanted to wait because I was having a hard time stringing sentences together, and it took me a few months to, be okay with that, and to just sit here and say, okay, it's not a big deal if you can't string that sentence together. So now when it happens, you saw how I react to it, but in the beginning, it would be like, I know what I want to say, like, and it would drive me nuts, and it was really upsetting, and I would cry and the whole bit. But after September, October, November, December, 4 months, it's starting to get better. And I didn't even need a speech path. Whoop, whoop. Anyhow, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I'm hoping I can come back and do some more videos. And thanks for listening. I hope I didn't run on and on and on and on. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.